Coming. Hi. Come in. Let me show you inside. Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maisha. You can call me Mimi. If you're new here, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Over here we talk about travel, vacation, international travel, local travel, Jamaican vacation places, and food. We love food over here. Now today I'm at the Hilton Hotel, ROSEHALL, Montego Bay. Before I show you around in the room, let's have a little chit chat. I'm on a mini vacation. If you haven't seen my mini vacation hotel room tour and full review of the Ocean Coral Spring Hotel in Trelawney, Jamaica, please check that out. Those videos I think are very helpful if you're thinking of visiting Jamaica and trying to figure out where to stay. Ocean Coral Spring Hotel is a pretty nice hotel, and in those two videos I give you the full room tour and a full review of my experience there. Today I want to do a little bit of the same with the Hilton Hotel ROSEHALL, Montego Bay. I like to talk about my experience and kind of share with you the things I encounter while I'm here at these hotels in Jamaica. So let's talk about the check-in process. I arrived at the hotel at around maybe 2:30 or 2:45, and check-in is at 3 o'clock. So when I got here, the room was indeed ready. I did have to stand in line and wait to get checked in. It wasn't a very long wait. There wasn't a lot of people in the lobby, but I did have to wait a little bit. Check-in was pretty smooth, I should say. It didn't take long at all. They just asked for my ID. They did what they had to do, provided me with my key because my room was ready, and sent me to my room. Now, the room I got first was room 282, which is on the second floor. When I was checking in, I asked the lady at the front desk, what view do I have? Because I really wanted to have a really nice view, and she said I had a resort view. YouTube. When I got to my room, I had a view, a lovely view of the parking lot, a dirty rooftop, a gate, and some dirt. So I'm sorry, I had to go back to the front desk because that's definitely not what I wanted, and I really wanted to have a good time here and enjoy my weekend, have a relaxing weekend, and that's just not what I wanted to look out to. And my favorite part of a hotel room for the most part, I think, is the balcony. You know, I really like to have a good view, and so I didn't appreciate that I was given that room, especially because I asked initially what view I had, and I was told I had a resort view. The view I had was definitely not a resort view. Unfortunately, I didn't capture it on camera because I was so disappointed. I just immediately came out of the room and went back to the front desk. So second time around, I went to the front desk. I told them I didn't like my room and that I wanted a different room on a higher floor and a view of the poolside or the beach or the resort, right? Which is what I thought I was getting because I was told it was a resort view room. So they checked and they found a room on the 7th floor, and I must say I appreciated that it's on a higher floor. The view is still not exactly what I was hoping for because my view is blocked by trees. So I'm seeing tree tops, a little glimpse of the lazy river, I think, and that's about it. But I decided not to go back downstairs for a second time because I think I was over it, and when I arrived I was really tired, so I just didn't want to have to deal with any more drama, and so I decided to stay in this room. So with that said, I cannot say that the people at the front desk were rude or not helpful. They were pretty pleasant and kind and helpful, but I just didn't appreciate that I didn't get the room that I was expecting to get, and that I asked what kind of room I was getting. I was told it was a resort room, yet I was looking at the parking lot and a rooftop, right? I didn't like that, but I'm not gonna hold it against them. I've looked past that, and so I decided to stay in the second room that I got. So I just wanted to share that with you to let you know that you have to be very specific when you're getting your room selected at the front desk. just to make sure that you're not disappointed with what you get when you get it, you know? And I don't subscribe to the VIP culture where you have to be a special Hilton honors guest or a special VIP guest in order to get what you want. You know, I feel like I'm already a special guest to you because I paid my money, right? So I should get what I asked for. If you're gonna tell me that I need to pay more for a better room or a better view or whatever, but tell me that, but don't give me something less than what you advertised or less than what I asked for without telling me that that's what you're giving me, if that makes sense, right? So that's how I feel about that. That's my sentiments about that. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I really want to be as open and as honest as possible with all of these reviews, right? So that was my experience with the check-in. Again, the check-in was quick, relatively quick. I did have to wait in line to get to the desk, but once I got to the desk, I got through pretty quickly, I think. And the staff they're helpful, they're pleasant. I have no complaints about that at all. So without further ado, let's take a look at this room that I got. All right, so when you enter the room, we have these two doors on the left-hand side with some full-length mirrors, about 4 of them, and these are just your standard closets, right? So we don't even have to go in there, but if you really want to see, we can definitely take a look. And so, you know, there's really nothing in here, just closet space, yeah? So let's move on from there. Not much to see. To your right, there's a bathroom. Honestly, nothing to write home about. It's very small, very tiny. There's a toilet. Be careful of these toilets. You know, if you're gonna do the numero dos, you gotta be careful. You probably have to flush it like 5 times in order to get the job done. I really wish they had the rain shower head, but they do not. This is the shower. Very small, basic bathroom with your standard amenities. And if we continue this way, we're on to our king size bed with 2 lamps on the side and a really huge headboard. Is that what you call it? Here's the thing. I wanted to charge my laptop because we couldn't connect the laptop to the TV to watch Netflix. And so we were watching Netflix in bed. I needed to charge my laptop. There is no socket on either side of the bed. We couldn't find one close to the bed at all. We thought there would be one under there, but it's not. That's just a space for the telephone lines to get plugged in, right? The socket for the telephone lines. But there was no electric socket or nothing where nowhere that we could charge the laptop while we were in bed. So that's I think a con in my opinion. The thing is, I had an extension, so I was able to plug the laptop into the extension and charge it all the way on the other side of the room. So, you know, if you don't have an extension cord, then you won't be able to charge your laptop from the bed. I think perhaps there may be a socket behind the headboard, but then we can't access it, yeah, because this is huge. So that's a king size bed. This, I think, is a waste of space. I don't think there's any reason why we need such a huge dresser in a hotel room. We're not here to live, right? I know some people like to unpack their suitcases and put their clothes in the dressers, but even so, we don't need anything that big in my opinion. And so I think that's a poor use of space. Connecting door in the room, I should mention that. And I can also hear the TV from the neighbors. So I don't particularly like that. I wish it was soundproof, but that's something to bear in mind. Moving on, over here we have the mini bar, which has quite a bit of stuff. A lot of beverages in here, and you can have these restocked if they're done. So this morning I called housekeeping and had them refill with some water, and so you see they brought a lot of water. There's some here and also on top, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty cool, I think. Oh, whenever they clean, as a matter of fact, when you just enter the room, they have these seals which tells you that the room was clean. So for example, this one, it tells you that the room was clean and disinfected. So they have the seal here and also at the door when you're just entering. So you'll see that. And then we have this table and chair, which is the only other furniture in here besides the sofa bed, and this huge empty space, which I'm not mad at, but what I do wish they had was more storage space for your luggage, because we had to open our luggage on the sofa bed, or if you don't want to do that, on the floor, which is not an option for me. I prefer not to use the floor. So I really wish they had like some countertops or some different areas where you could store your luggage when you're here. And that's the room, guys. I think it's pretty basic. The decor as well is pretty basic. It's just a standard blue and white decor. Not much in terms of decor here. Just this art piece right here, which was also in the first room that I got. So I guess it's standard for all the rooms, but guys, this is it. This is the hotel room. Nothing to write home about, quite frankly. It's okay. I slept well last night. The bed is fine, but the room does not impress me at all. You guys can tell me what you think, yeah? My favorite part of any hotel room is the balcony, and like I mentioned before, I had some issues with that before with the first room that I got, but let's see what this view looks like. All right, so you can see a little bit of the lazy river out here, like I was saying before, but for the most part, it's treetops, you know. So I really wanted to get a good view of the pool, maybe of the beach. This is not exactly what I was looking for, but it's not a terrible view, right? I will say though, if you really want to have a good view of the hotel, I suggest that you perhaps ask for a room on the west side. Those rooms I think are actually facing the right angle. You can see the sea, the beach, the poolside, and it's really pretty. So that is my suggestion. You need to be very specific when you're asking for what you want in terms of where your room is gonna be and what your view is gonna look like. So I really hope this video gives a good idea of what to expect when you get here at Hilton Rose Hall, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it informative. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. It really supports me. And if you've not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll try to keep giving you really great travel, vacation, and food videos. Thanks again for watching. Take care.